mistakes are afraid of the walls. They tell you what it takes to push it to the limit, up and gone. Till there are no rules, but you're all alone. Well, the door creaks so loud it alerts your ears. Finding time to fix it gets lost in the years, and before you know it, you have to go. So move along, this house ain't your own. You wanna take a solo on that fiddle?
I sit alone, most every night, watch those trains pull out the side. Don't I wish they were carrying me back to Abilene, sweet Abilene. Everybody sing along now. Abilene, Abilene, prettiest town that I've ever seen. Abilene, prettiest town that I've ever seen. Women there, they don't treat you mean in Abilene, my Abilene. Women there, they don't treat you mean in Abilene, my Abilene. Oh, man! Thank you.
Now, I can understand you feel that way, but we didn't actually say this house ain't your home anymore, did we?
I just didn't, I figured it myself.
Yes, there's always humor here in Family Adventure at Piedmont Opry.
Oh, thank you.
That was Nash's grandma, who looks like my sister, the one on 118th, Hamilton. She's our executive producer. You know, at Christmas time and the holiday season, we always like to stomp Michael T. with more tuba. And this will be a classic that Willie Nelson wrote. I'm going to bend the microphone stand way over and break it. Oh, that may be, that's way too high for me. I'm going to play the guitar with myself as I try to stomp myself on the key of the song. But I love this song. It was recorded by
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would either say it blows, and all of the other reindeers used to laugh and call him names. So they never let poor Rudolph join in the reindeer gang. Had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would either say it blows,
listen, we need to say that.
But of course, all our Appalachian relatives began as English relatives, so I think it fits right in. I'd say this one was written about 1923, and it's called King John's Christmas. King John was not a good man. He had his little ways, and sometimes no one spoke to him for days and days and days. And men who saw him in the street while walking in the town gave him a supercilious stare that passed with noses in the air, and bad King John stood dumbly there, blushing beneath his crown. King John was not a good man, and no good friends had he. He stayed in every afternoon, but no one came to tea. And round about December, the cards upon his shelf, which wished him lots of Christmas cheer and fortune for the coming year, were never from his near and dear, but only from himself. King John was not a good man, yet had his hopes and fears. They'd given him no present now for years and years and years. But every year at Christmas time, when minstrels stood about, collecting tribute from the young for all the songs they might have sung, he stole away upstairs and hung a hopeful stocking out. King John was not a good man. He lived his life aloof. Alone he thought this message out while climbing up the roof, and wrote it out and propped it against the chimney stack, to all and sundry near and far, F. Christmas in particular, and signed it not Johannes R., but very humbly, Jack. I want some crackers, and I want some candy. I think a box of chocolates would come in handy. I don't mind oranges. I do like nuts, and I should like a pocket knife that really cuts. But oh, Father Christmas, if you love me at all, bring me a big, red, India rubber ball. King John was not a good man. He wrote this message out and got him to his room again, descending by the spout. And all night long he lay there, a prey to hopes and fears. I think that's him a-coming now. Anxiety bedewed his brow. He'll bring one present anyhow, the first I've had in years. Forget about the crackers, and forget about the candy. I'm sure a box of chocolates would never come in handy. I don't want oranges, I don't like nuts, and I have got a pocket knife that almost cuts. But oh, Father Christmas, if you love me at all, bring me a big, red, India rubber ball. King John was not a good man. Next morning when the sun arose to tell a waiting world that Christmas had begun, and children seized their stockings and opened them with glee, and lips with sticky sweets were smeared, and crackers, toys, and games appeared, King John said grimly, as I feared, nothing again for me. I did want crackers, and I did want candy. I'm sure a box of chocolates would come in handy. I did want oranges, and I do love nuts, and I don't have a pocket knife, not one that cuts. But oh, if Father Christmas had loved me at all, he'd have brought me a big, red India rubber ball. King John stood by the window and frowned to see below the happy bands of boys and girls all playing in the snow. A while he stood there watching and envying them all, when through the window, big and red, there hurtled by his royal head and bounced and fell upon the bed an India rubber ball. And oh, Father Christmas, my blessings on you fall for bringing him a big, red India rubber ball.
You've been listening to Piedmont Opry Time Radio Theater with Cousin Jenny. That was fantastic. Once again, that's called
King John's Christmas by A.A. Milne.
Wow, that was fantastic. And ladies and gentlemen, she was definitely flying without a net because I saw no lyrics in her hand. She had memorized that all by heart. Fantastic entertainers, musicians, and soul singers here at Piedmont Opry Time. And I can think of no finer soul singer than the honky-tonk man himself, the one and only Cousin Richard Boyd. Now, I saw you over there laughing in the corner with tuba maestro Michael T. And I could see smiles coming into your eyes and on your faces as you were booking up this song you're getting ready to play.
Look of fear.
A look of fear.
Highway, every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track. Big walnuts such in Oregon, cotton in Alabama. Memphis down in Georgia, pick a guitar when I can. I'm a free-born man. My home is on my back. I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track. Take it, somebody.
This song requires total concentration. A song to keep in mind as you're walking down the sidewalks, buying lots of things. There's people who actually are out there in the streets too that need your help at this time of year. A song called Pretty Paper. Pretty paper, pretty ribbon. Wrap your dress in, dear darling.